is that what's going on here? You can harass a girl through text, but you can't actually talk on the phone.
Harass a girl.
Yeah, you want to steal the text? I mean, you're texting them, so yeah, it's harassment.
Yeah, it's not really called harassment. That's called we want to settle a situation.
There is no situation, Don. You're the one creating a situation. Thusly called harassment.
Sugar.
Check this out real quick. Come find me. I'm in Santa Cruz, homeboy. Come see me.
Where you at?
I just told you, you fucking retard.
I don't have the address.
Oh god, it's hard to find. Santa Cruz is hard to find. You've never been to Santa Cruz?
No,
Depot. Can't miss it. I'll fucking be there. You have my phone number. I called you from my phone. Give me a call when you show up. I would love to see you.
Well, if I get a ride there, I'll be there.
Oh, what?
Look, homeboy, I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out if you don't fucking chill out and discuss this, dude. I mean, how much of a fucking man are you if you cannot fucking realize that when someone calls you that much, it's not for pussy, it's not for anything like that. There's something bigger going on. I think that I'm like trying to chase your lady.
The only weird thing that's going on is some dumb nigger, you.
My business isn't with you. I don't even, no one knows who the fuck you are.
Some of all this mumble talk.
Because I just woke up.
Stick in your mouth, my bad. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about that. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, no, you're doing good down with mumble talk. No, I'm in Santa Cruz because this is where I'm from. My family's been here generations. So, you know, that's why. Simple answer there.
I get all kinds of fucking Photoshop shit from that guy. That's just what I'm trying to investigate.
You took a picture of her or me. You screenshotted the picture of her and me on my profile picture and sent it to her because you didn't know that was
I sent it to other people to see what they're doing. They're still doing this shit with me because I was not on Facebook. No, but I'm saying I'm not. You make it sound like I'm looking for your fucking profile.
Welcome to the conversation, Don. Welcome to the conversation, Don. Put the dick down.
Okay, yeah, but I knew her not longer than you. Why would something keep entering my life? Why would she admittedly want that? And then all of a sudden, someone swooped her. I mean, that's just weird. Like, why would I call it? Why would I initially call the police? You think I'm a cop caller? I mean, come on, something's going on.
Don, you're just creating shit up in your head.
I'm not making it up in my head.
I just clarified all that for you. I've known her since first grade. We've known each other since
You guys met each other in first grade. That's fine. I'm just tons of chicks I met in first grade.
But you didn't meet her in first grade. Opposite, I've known her longer than you.
No, what I'm saying is, when I had moved up there and she moved in, right? She didn't explain to me of all the people she was introducing me to for a reason, and it wasn't to go out with her. Of all the people that she was familiar with.
Okay. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Well, I think it's a little bit bizarre when someone asks you, like, yeah, I need you as protection, and then not introduce me to you. What's that?
What were you employed doing? You have money off that? Is that? I mean, really, what was she employ you? None of your story makes sense.
No, she didn't pay me any money to do that. No, that's why she came to live with me. I didn't invite her to live with me. I haven't even seen her in years.
Dang, then why do a million different weird texts come in from different phone numbers?
Oh,
that's
what we're all trying to figure out. You're not the only one, and I'm not the only one.
That's you. You're the dipshit. And then you tell me you're gonna knock my teeth out, which I say, great. Please come do that. The stories to explain. I've read the text. I've seen the pictures. There's no other people are doing this.
Then you heard someone telling you that there's something going on with the communications between these individuals who had, regardless of what the relationship was, known each other for a long time. You're worried about it because you know what those communications were. The U.S. military, weren't you?
Well, one doesn't worry about a fly.
Were you in the U.S. military?
What? You're the fly. And I'm
You were in the
fly.
U.S. You're fucking military, aren't you?
No.
You never were in the military.
No, that is what I'm not. I'm sad to say that I'm not. I would have loved to have been military, but no, that's not me at all. Why?
No, it's a true. But if it's a true story, you're gonna. Then it'll be very weird.
What part of stupid are you trying to donate to me right now? Like, I'm going to believe whatever it is you're saying, because that's just
Oh, I don't expect you to believe. I expect you guys to investigate. That's what she didn't do either.
Investigate. There is no need to investigate.
No, we're investigating it.
So you got to text her at all odd hours of the morning with weird stories?
I mean, it's not even weird stories. She's totally aware of this. She knows everything about this. If she didn't, then that's what they want to investigate. If she had her mind right.
We just did the investigation. You're a fucking nut job and a creep. Investigation solved.
You never saved a rape victim. You never had fucking people come and live with you that are domestic abusers. You don't know what it's like to fucking go and, you know what I'm saying?
I live with killers.
Yeah, so have I. So have I, brother. Like Kato Kalin. So check it out. Your killers can suck a dick. All right, because in case you haven't watched the news, you're outnumbered. And if you guys don't get your shit together, some bad shit's gonna go down. No, it's not even about them going your way as a person. She knows what I'm about. She knows what I'm about.
Creep show. Fucking dick sucker.
You know what? She can't talk on the phone. So she knows exactly what's going to come. She will never talk about this topic. She knows exactly what you're doing.
Make a nigger look good. Like less than a nigger. That's incredible.
Which is what they said. Which is what we were thinking in the beginning.
If you can come meet me, I'm trying to extend that to you. Please come meet me. I would like that. All your talk and ballyhoo, you should, put some action to it. Come meet me. Try to knock my teeth out.
No, I'm coming to meet you. I'm trying to figure out who you are. That's all. She knows the routine. She knows the deal. And
who I am.
You should let a chick speak for herself. That's the crazy part.
This is real simple. You want to figure out who I am? Come meet me. You'll figure out who I am pretty damn quick. Not that hard at all.
Right, you'll see me. Right, you'll see me. You'll see me.
Oh, will I? When?
The coastal town of Capitola got absolutely slammed. The storm-driven sea surge ripped the wharf in half. Major damage also seen in the downtown village along Monterey Avenue.
Mike, yeah, that cleanup work that began this morning continues into the evening.
Capitola, it was hit hard.
And driving rain have brought businesses to a halt, forced neighborhoods to evacuate.
Well, these seem pretty weird. It is really strange.
In the Rio Del Mar neighborhood. And that's where we find Action News 8 reporter Ariana Hasso tonight with more on how neighbors are dealing there.
The flooding out here is no joke.
Here in Capitola, we are feeling the rain and really gusty winds. Standing in Capitola Village where we can see the extent of that damage. The debris littering the road because of those intense storms raging, roaring in the background. If you look off to the distance, you could see the patio equipment, the chairs, the tables, the lights hitting the ground, damage. Now there is tons of people out here trying to snap photos, get some video as to what is happening, but still police and public works is trying to keep people out of harm's way.
This disastrous threat could be a storm of biblical proportions, they say. Researchers with the U.S. Geological Survey call it the Ark Storm.
It's a big one that hits California, causing massive destruction, may have nothing to do at all with an earthquake. We are not
prepared to deal with an arc storm.
Well, this is indicating to us that we are going to see rainstorm after rainstorm with very little letting up in the next 2 weeks.
It's not doomsday fiction. The threat is so real, it has a name. Arc storm.
Not that hard at all.
Right. You'll see me. You'll see me. So check it out. Ear killers can suck a dick. All right? Because in case you haven't watched the news, you're outnumbered. And if you guys don't get your shit together, some bad shit's going to go down.
Okay, come bring the bad shit my way.
No, it's not even about them going your way as a person.
Start up all the situation.
Weird.
Check this out real quick. Come find me. I'm in Santa Cruz. I work at Home Depot. Come find me. I'm in Santa Cruz. I work at Home Depot.
I saw the movie then.
Man up, homeboy.
Go ahead.
I just told you, you fucking retard.
I don't have the address.
Oh God, it's hard to find. Santa Cruz is hard to find. You've never been to Santa Cruz?
Nope.
Come find me. I'm in Santa Cruz. I work at Home Depot.
From above, a molten fireball erupting into the sky, consuming thousands of square feet. Saturday's Home Depot fire seen from 20 miles away. On the ground, panic. The blaze breaking out at around 5:30 Saturday night. About 30 workers and shoppers scrambling to escape.
Vacate the building. We got fire through the roof. We're going to change to a defensive strategy. Let's get all crews out.
The 5-alarm fire so massive, it was spotted from a National Weather Service satellite in space.
Boy, this really gives you a look at what happened inside. Video of panicked workers trying to get everyone out of the burning Home Depot. And
the parking lot at this Home Depot and remain on scene tonight. We got a closer look at the damage, and for the firefighters who arrived on scene this morning, even for them, it was much more than they expected.
I just think of everything that's in there, how it's not just a section of the building, like sometimes they put out a fire, a small area. It's the whole thing.
See this like black, thick smog just like rising from Home Depot. It's all in flames. There's like sirens everywhere. And
in Santa Cruz,
miraculously, no one was hurt.
Over the aftermath right now. Take a look at this.
It is gone.
There's nothing left. Firefighters continue to douse the Home Depot building. Firefighters say when they arrived around 5:30 last night, the flames were moving so fast through the store, it turned into a 5-alarm fire in just 30 minutes.
As burning embers and smoke overwhelmed them. Estrella says his roof actually caught fire twice.
The energy that was in that fire was something else.
Believed and still in awe of what firefighters did.
Take a look at those trees across the street there. The flames were that high. I mean, how did they save those houses? Wow.
Firefighters say they did receive reports that the fire started in the lumber section of the store, but they also received other calls that it started in a different section. So right now they're trying to determine exactly where in the store the fire started and the exact cause.
I mean, it didn't make sense, right? I was just in there and everything was fine. And so it was just hard to believe that it could have gone up so quickly. But it was just, mind blowing. I'm from San Jose, grew up going to the store, so just in shock that it was just, now it's gone.
Before that, crews battled a 5-alarm fire that burned in several commercial buildings near East Julian. That burned in several commercial buildings near East Julian.
However, he does tell us the speed at which it spread through a structure he's guessing is 300,000 square feet or larger is alarming. How unusual is that? Is that what you would expect with this type of structure?
Highly unusual.
When God raised a warner, a prophet, a messenger, with that prophet, with that warner, with that messenger, he sends down his judgment. If the judgment is destruction for that people, that nation, that empire, out of his nature of mercy, you know, in the Bible and in the Quran, there were times when the man of God would call out the Baal prophets for a showdown. I mean, God's man. He has an inside scoop with God. He told the false prophets, hey, put some wood on the altar there. And I want you to call on your God and bring down fire from heaven. Just a little showdown. And they called, no fire came down. He said, well, tell you what, put some water on the wood. Get some more water and put it on the wood. And then his God, the God of Elijah, sent down fire from heaven. But it didn't stop there. Because since they wanted Elijah dead, when they couldn't bring the fire down from heaven, he told his disciples, take them down by the river and kill them all. That's a Terry. I warned you for son, I'm going home, try to message you and I to God. See. Highness, your highness. But I've done time for games, I war time. No. 7 now. Our face back at it again, you already. Yeah, I'm fire in the summertime, cooking with more heat. Flow like the Caprio, wolf of all beats. The speech deep like Leviathan, horse from the cross Vader. Lord Vader to a Kylo Ren. Thirst for the plug, I heard you with love. Men that pop holograms, call them virtual thugs. I'm sinister, hear the strings on his arc guitar. Sick with it, Doc Strange in the Arkham yard. We go dumber than Trump, more money on the mind, got numbers to crunch. Y'all just waking up for the day, I'm on lunch. I portray my own self, perform my own stunts like dog face busting in through the window. Bones broke, no hope for your kinfolk. Yeah, as long as our face wins, we'll be more talked about than Beyonce twins. Dig it?
Yeah, I deal with the king of the song class. I'll jump on some, come out to the bomber clock place. So now you hear me? No room for fast running up and down the street.
No friendly warfare, this ain't wrestling. It's nothing stage over here. You're tripping, mescaline, drinking. Could've got smacked for what he's thinking. Would've said the word whack. Abe Lincoln still spin stacks off crack. Stay crinkling. This game's filthy, get got while blinking. Rappers doing big up jail like a recruiter. Gave him 10 and hit a boy, said he was a shooter. Told him man up or keep it pushing like a scooter. Then said nothing and didn't pass the Buddha. What do you know? Bully shows up. Spit a shitty 16 and get himself locked up. Oh, the story had a moral. It's buried in the soil. Bill put it in the back like an epidural. Kids eat, sleep, stay away from creeps. Spit it from the heart. This game's for keeps.
Yo, everything cook and curry and done in a hurry.
It sounded like he said a name.
Julian, did you hear it? Julian. Who is Julian? Are you Julian?
No room for fussy all in the dance scene.
Put you in the dirt like a garden gnome, heart of stone, line synchronized like the steps of a marching clone legion. Ruthless, my troops is from Parthenon, like a mile, a human torch, arch and prone. My field is a minefield, bones left and right now. His stomach height, sign sealed with a divine shield. Even Nick Fury keeps his eye peeled. Wolverines, mutant gene, hoping time heals. Fighting Irish girls off me like Notre Dame. While you whipped and you're a sucker, cause you can't say Notre Dames. And you like Novocaine, cause I can't feel now. Come on, give me some credit. I'd never say some bullshit everyone else did could get pathetic. Beat the bomb sharp and tight, leave the mind archetype darker than an Arkham Knight. The mind archetype darker than an Arkham Knight. Archetype darker than an Arkham Knight.
I don't know, man. Every kid is pretty razor shot. Should really see me, I didn't even.
As I say, they have to be very careful that they don't provoke anything.
Tell the truth! Tell the truth! Tell the truth!
It's obviously an extremely explosive, tense situation there. Ron, are you okay?
Okay, yeah, we're still with you.
What surprises many is how the zone of fire and destruction spreads throughout Los Angeles.
You have multiple fire points that are occurring all over, and they're occurring almost simultaneously.
Making his way into the home. Somebody appears to be, it might even be a homeowner, not sure. Completely unaware. Yeah, he's on the other side of the building. I don't think he has any clue. Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front. Look at this. Look at this. A confrontation inside the house, a family home, and now we're going to come around the front here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He just got in that truck. There's a dog under that truck. Oh my goodness, look at this. He just stole the, oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is incredible for him. But at the very least, you're going to start to see that wheel come apart. And eventually, the axle won't be able to turn. But it's obviously a heavy-duty truck. It's built for all kinds of situations, and these are not easy to break down, but you can see he's definitely testing the limits of this truck, and now without that front left tire, it's only a matter of time. Now those deputies have fallen back once again because he's blowing through these red lights, continuing at a high rate of speed, 70 miles per hour at what cannot be more than about a 45 mile per hour speed limit, and he's blowing through all these intersections with cross traffic. So many close calls. It's a miracle we haven't seen anybody get hurt. Now under the freeway, that I believe was the 605. The 60, excuse me. Oh, crashing into a Jeep, crashing into another vehicle here, and wiping him out off the road. He just took out another vehicle, rammed into him, heavy damage. I hope that person's okay. Up on the curb, and now he's trying. Look at this again, ramming into more cars and trucks. Head on, head on, head on. Unbelievable. Head on with another car. And here comes not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into him from behind, into a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda, into a gas pump. And now he's going to try and get out probably, but he's going to put it in reverse. Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this. Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to wind out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck. Yep. Is this still going? Still going. So his foot's on the gas. Unbelievable. 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 Foot on the gas. Bullets flying through that truck. And now we'll see as they surround the vehicle, multiple teams and K9 units already on the scene here, surrounding the vehicle, at least the rear of the vehicle. They can't surround it completely, obviously. They don't want to create a crossfire situation. Yes. Yes. Somebody's hurt. It looks like somebody, that's the driver. That's the driver. It looks like the driver of that car that he rammed head on into. It looks like he's being arrested. He's being detained for some reason. Not sure what that's about, but we'll focus on the truck for now, and you can see he's still gassing it, creating a lot more smoke. The vehicle's not going anywhere. It's completely disabled. Something just went through that driver's side window. He's still gassing it. Multiple bullet holes through the driver's side window, guys. Those are shotgun shells. Those are high caliber shotgun shells that have now that fired right through that driver's side window, most likely putting an end to this. You could see dozens and dozens of officers at the corner of Gale and Hacienda Boulevard. Canine units at the ready. They are going to approach eventually. It could take a lot of time in some cases to approach the vehicle and try and get a better view into the cab. Unfortunately, really hard to see through the front windshield, because if we get in front of it, you see the awning from the gas station would be concealing it. So we really can't get a good view into the driver's seat just yet. But we've got a whole bunch. There's smaller rounds in the rear window, large shotgun shells through the front window. It's just a wait and see game at this point. They are eventually, obviously, treating this with kid glove care, but obviously they have to take their time before just approaching the vehicle. And they have, look at, there's a fire though. The vehicle's on fire. The vehicle's on fire, and that's going to require the fire department. They're going to have to come from that. That's what I think as well. That's what it seems to be. Yeah. When you think about the number of lives that he has put in danger over the last 90 minutes, I mean, it's just bewildering. But in any event, here comes an arrest team. They're going to approach with shields up, guns drawn, and they've got tactical tools at their disposal if they face any resistance. But the first order of business is going to be clearing that driver's side window. The glass breaker is being employed, ramming the driver's side window, and now getting a much clearer view that we will keep somewhat. There is movement. He's moving. He is moving. I saw his hand. The back seat appears clear. Now they'll try. It looks like he's injured, and it looks like they're going to make an attempt to open that door, but it's not open yet. They will just pull him right through the driver's side window without bothering with the door. We don't know what kind of condition he's in, but you saw what I saw, which was his hand moving. It looked like he maybe had crawled into the passenger seat, and there you go. They're going around the passenger side to bring him out. Wow. Stepping out of the vehicle. Whoa. Whoa. What in the world? I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I mean, this is just...
How little we love. And when I get finished, I'm hoping that we will know how to love more. And the result of loving more will enrich your life. Now, all right, so a duty is an obligation. And an obligation, according to Webster, is the act of binding oneself by a social, legal, or moral tie. You're bound to something. And you bind yourself to that something. A duty, a contract, a promise, or other social, moral, or legal requirement that compels one to follow or avoid a given course of action. I'm obligated. When someone is obligated to do something, it is binding upon them to do it. And failure to do it causes reactions. Ooh. Now, listen. Sometimes we feel stress. And we go to the doctor. He says, oh, you have a little high blood pressure. You have a little diabetes. And you may have a little cancer or something. And then they tell you, but stress is really aggravating your condition. What is stress? It is a burden on the mind because of failure to observe a duty or fulfill an obligation. In reality, because of failure of duty and obligation. So your blood pressure is all up because the rent is due. Stress because you went on the gambling boat. And Trump got your money. Now the landlord is coming to evict you. Stress. So now that we understand that there is no love without duty, there is no love without obligation, let's see now where duty starts. In the 4th surah of the Holy Quran, Allah says, O people, keep your duty to Allah as it ought to be kept. Boy, now that appears over and over and over again, and when you keep your duty, it is demonstrative of your love. Let me read you something. Everybody all right? Yeah, see, you look like you're thinking. Look at this from the Quran. It is not righteousness that you turn your faces toward the east and the west. Righteous is the one who believes in Allah and the last day and the angels and the book and the prophet and gives away wealth out of love for him to the near of kin and the orphans and the needy and the wayfarer and to those who ask, and to set a slave free, and keeps up prayer and pays the poor rate, and the performance of their promise when they make a promise, and the patient in distress and affliction and in the time of conflict. These are they who are truthful, and these are they who keep their duty.
Says ketchup. Ketchup.